As Kristen said, Donald Trump may be calling himself the presumptive nominee, but Ohio Governor John Kasich says it's not over yet. Gregory Caruso is the chairman of Young People for Kasich, and he joins us now on the phone. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So a recent Morning Consult survey found that only 6 in 10 Cruz supporters say they would back Trump in a matchup against Clinton. 13% say they would back Clinton. 25% don't know. They're not mentioning Cruz there. Do you see Cruz's supporters turning to Kasich instead?
I think they could. You know, I don't know. I'm not ignorant to the fact that obviously Donald Trump is looking like he has it right now, but I think there is still a slim chance. And I think for me as a young person, I'm going to stand by John Kasich because I believe it's the right thing to do. So I'm from Los Angeles, and we're moving towards California. So I really think if young people go out and vote and we pick up some of Cruz's supporters, that, you know, who knows, maybe Kasich can stop him and we go to an open convention.
Obviously, it all hinges on that. Trump has to not clinch the nomination, not get the 1,237 delegates, and then it goes to a contested convention. But Trump supporters say they would be outraged if at such a convention the delegates go for Kasich when Trump did so much better in the primaries. In fact, they say they'll sit out the general, which would just hand it to Hillary Clinton. Are you concerned about that scenario?
I don't know if that's necessarily true because I think those are extremists talking. I think people would be upset. But I can't say that that's necessarily true because I think John Kasich also pulls, you know, some conservative Democrats and moderates as well. So I think you have to factor that in, too.
Right. You say conservative Democrats, pragmatic liberals, and independents all could rally around John Kasich. Governor Kasich popular in Ohio, but he has not caught on nationwide. Why is that? I
don't know if it was the 17 you know, people in the race to start. You know, I think we could have maybe done a better job getting his name and face out there. I think media has given, as you know, a bunch of time to Donald Trump. But as I said before, I really believe that people need to stand for what is right in this country. And I think Donald Trump is wrong. He's dangerous. And as David Brooks wrote in the New York Times, he said those who walked with Trump will be tainted forever for the degradation of standards. And I truly believe that. I think you can't jump ship because things aren't looking good.
So the rules would have to change for Kasich to even be eligible, and Reince Priebus has said in the past that he's reluctant to do that. And today, of course, he said, you know, Trump is the presumptive nominee. Do you see these rule changes being enacted to even enable a Kasich nomination?
I think they could. And Reince Priebus, it doesn't come down to him solely. It's a committee that every 4 years decides those rules. So I think that's to be determined at this point.
Right. All right. Gregory Caruso, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.